Troy?
Yes, sir.
You're a senior. 0-3 going to shootout today. Now, how does it feel to get a win?
This is a great feeling. I mean, I wish was able to have more, from freshman year to now. But I'm not gonna look back in the past. I'm gonna enjoy this one because this one feels real good, especially home court. Last time in Fifth Third for both teams, for the new one. I'm definitely excited. I don't really know what to say. I'm ready to jump out my chair for real. But
About that three-pointer you hit near the end of the game that hit the front of the rim and bounced in, is that just a nice touch?
Well, yeah, shooter's roll.
Yeah.
But I had it in my mind I was gonna shoot it. I know probably on the scouting report people have me as a Hezo drive guy or just get to the basket. And I seen everybody load up, and he took a step back before I had took off. And I just wanted, I don't know, something in my mind. I knew I was gonna shoot it. Just get it on the rim. That's coach said, get it above the rim and the ball do the rest.
You saw it hit the rim?
Yeah, I saw it hit the rim. I knew it was gonna drop after that. The way it hit it, it was either gonna go in, but it hit the side, and I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of more into the rim than on the outside, and it wasn't gonna drop for me.
Of balls that you've shot off the rim, how does this rank compared to the Purdue one? Is that?
I don't know, the Purdue one. This one is lit. Like, this one's like a 10. Purdue like a 12. Because that one was NCAA sophomore year and put us in OT, to make it to the second round. Plus a great team again. So, this one's 100% and then the other one's 110.
Gary, you didn't score last year against these guys. It seemed like you came out tonight really aggressive. Just talk about how you guys dominated them on the glass and how much of an emphasis that was.
Our thoughts of last year, as we're prepping this week, was, constantly coach reminding us how physical they were and how many times I didn't touch the ball. So, I just wanted to try to catch it, rather than spraying out to the guys and shoot threes, but I just wanted to make sure I was able to catch it. Go block and just, if they didn't come trap or dig hard enough to just score.
I know Nick emphasized to us when we talked to him the other day what a great rebounding team Xavier is. I'm sure you heard that all week. How did you counter that?
Just being ready, just finding someone and just putting a body on them, and don't let them man. And I think we did a good job of that. Each person individually making sure we held our own on whoever we were assigned to on the every possession.
Jay, what's up? You were pointing to some stats there and smiling. Was there one in particular that caught your eye?
Kyle Washington, 4 blocks. That's the one. That's the one right there. 4 blocks. That's big time. 8 turnovers as a team. That's controlling. Each possession.
Have you ever seen 30 to 4 second chance points before for you guys?
No, I haven't. No, but that shows the rebounding game. Plus what? Plus 9. Yeah. It's kind of tough.
If you were guarding Blewett a lot of the time, what was it like trying to defend him tonight?
Well, he got in the groove early. He's a good shooter. We let him get started early with a couple easy ones. So that just made it to where his toughness was he was still able to knock him down. It's just want to make it hard for him, make sure he don't get it off, and try to make him drive. But it's I really want to try to just make everything hard for him, nothing easy.
So when you see a guy shooting like that, not missing, he has 23 points, whatever, getting 26 in the first half. How frustrating is that, not being able to stop him?
Well, it was frustrating in the first half because we felt like we gave him some easy ones. Like we gave him some corner open ones, some top and key ones, just so he can get going. So in the second half, when we were there to contest, he was still making them. So I feel like we just need to cut down on leaving one of the best shooters on the opposite team. We need to just make sure we don't leave him open as much early in the game or throughout the game.
Troy, Gary, you've been here 3 years now. What's it like to beat them? You've gotten a sense of how big this game is in town to people, but what's it mean to you guys? Troy mentioned how excited he was. How about you?
It's big, to kind of beat the guys across the street. Growing up, you've always had those kids that you always wanted to get your guys and go against their guys. So, it's a big win. Against the top 20 team. It was a great test for us to know that we can, a guy to get hot like that, and to, make an adjustment to, still get the victory. So, we can't allow it to happen again, but hopefully nobody else goes for 40 on us. But it's a great team win. It means a lot, especially for their seniors to get their first win against Xavier.
What was it like at halftime when you were down 8? How did you come out differently in the second half? What went on at halftime?
But it was just, we weren't playing hard enough. You know, like the guy said, we were giving some of those guys open threes. You know, Blue got started off with just being wide open. Nobody, I think one of the first ones was me. And just knowing that we can make an adjustment to stop, you know, try to contain something, and keeping the other guys from, you know, having opportunities for threes. So, you know, knowing that in halftime that it's something that can be changed, and it was a good positive input we all can talk about.
Troy, how about Jaron's impact in that second half? Really gave you guys a lift and was able to do some things against their zone and their man-to-man that kind of sparked the offense.
Teddy is a great player. I don't think they talked about him as much on that scouting report as what we've seen tonight. When he got the ball, they kind of was ISO one-on-one. Let him get to the cup, big body. We know that he can score, and if they help, it was to kind of kick it. You know, try to draw a double team if they don't help score the basketball. And once, you know, after the first 1 or 2 times, he got confidence. He was making shots. Was getting fouled, had an and one, and I knew it was rolling from there. As a team, we tried to gas him up. I seen the bench gas him up when he got the and one. We was throwing up strength for him, just giving him confidence, because regardless of what game it is, if you can play, you can play. And I noticed he took this one personal, just like Bev took this one personal. Being from Cincinnati, that's the first time I ever heard him talk trash. You know, so I knew that he was feeling some type of way and had a lot of confidence. And you know, once we seen it, we just tried to give him a better, you know, to let him know that his team is behind him, and you know, you can do what you got to do to get a bucket. And that's what he did. You know, he showed that he could play.
Gary, Chris Mack talked about having a hard time matching your guys' intensity tonight. Is the offensive rebounding where that shows up? Your guys' desire to beat Xavier this year, is that where that shows up, that desire?
Yeah, definitely. Because when you can get second shots, it's really, it wear the team down. Because we've been on the other end where, you know, you play so hard and get a stop, and then you don't come over the ball, and a guy like Jacob knocks down a three. It just tears the team down, and we kept going. Our guys just kept going to the last. So, you know, it's a thing that has to happen all the time for us to have, you know, edge along with our defense, you know, as far as steals and block shots. You know, offense rebound is just, you know, something, a perk for us to add on to our how to do it.